Welcome back, everyone. As you probably guessed from the title and the thumbnail, we are going over a couple new products that are available right now during Olight's sale that is going on if you guys are watching this video. So if you're watching the video, it is live. We have a couple new weapon lights that I do want to talk about. They're new in terms of being offered to the public, but actually in this case, I have a bunch of experience in rounds down range with both of these lights. So that's kind of rare for me for Olight videos, but they sent out pre-production prototypes. This one probably 6 months ago, this one probably both 6 months ago actually at this point. So what this guy is here is one of their little mini weapon lights. And what's cool about it, what's interesting, what's new about it, if you will, first off, it's 600 lumens, 2500 candela. So it's going to be sort of a wall of light type of light, nice and wide beam output. You can adjust the piece here to fit wherever you want to on the rail, so that way you get the thumb interface wherever you'd like it on your particular gun. It's going to fit most of your small railed guns, also large railed guns in all fairness. And if you basically press and hold it, it'll give you momentary, and if you click, it will give you constant on. So that is the functionality of it. What was interesting here is it has this little piece on the bottom. Right now it is in the lock position. You can press it over to the unlock position, and then at that point you can actually remove the battery, just like so. And what's nice about that is there are two batteries that come with it, so you can charge one while you're using the other one if you're taking like a nighttime low light course or something like that, and basically just put it back in there, close it up. And I should also note that it also has an indicator button, so you can press that button right there and it will show you the actual strength of the battery with the little light there on the side, if you guys can see that. So as a green, we are good to go. And that essentially is how the light works. Pretty simple product. You can also use their traditional charging cables for it as well. So you can use the provided charger that comes with it, which is, you know, built for this particular light, but you can also use the traditional Olight chargers and it works just fine. And back in the lock position, again, good to go. Next up is going to be this light right here. This is a new variation on their Odin weapon light. So the Odin, they've been out for a long time. They've always used Olight's proprietary batteries. Now this one here is the size of the Mini, so relatively compact, small, lightweight, etc. for the Odin family, but it also still comes with the Scout interface there. So any of your Surefire Scout compatible mounts will work with this light. Additionally, it comes with the offset M-Lock mount, which is nice, so you don't have to buy a mount if you buy the light. And it also has our tail cap there, which is where you can recharge it if you want to. We'll get to that, the battery here in a second. But it's also, if you don't want to use a tape switch, which it comes with a tape switch as well. But if you don't want to use that, you can use that as the gas pedal style button. So you can just low press for low and then crank on it for high, and that is your high output. And of course, as soon as you let go, it will be done. If you want constant on, you just click it and let it go. But like I said, new take on this one here is the batteries. So it comes with a rechargeable standard 18650 battery. So any of your normal 18650s that you find out there will work with this, at least the most common one. You guys can see there it has that button top. However, it also comes with a sleeve device that you can put two CR123As in there and it will run just fine. So if you guys don't want to have rechargeable batteries for whatever reason, you can still use your CR123As, two of them, and it will fit in there just fine. So you are getting a lighter, smaller, more compact product. It's definitely not going to have the output that some of the larger ones had, but it gives you a battery solution that a lot of people have been looking forward to and asking for from the Odin family. So with that, we're going to let the sun go down, check out the beam pattern of these two lights, and then close it out. Well, the sun has gone down, so we're going to take a look at the beam patterns. Just a reminder, if you guys are actually watching this on a computer, turn your monitor brightness all the way up, and that will be as close as possible to what I see here with my human eyes as being filmed through my camera, which is on manual, of course. And right now, what you're seeing is just the natural illumination. We do have about a quarter moon out, so you'll see some illumination. And first up, we will throw up the light from the PL Mini, that little mini weapon light there, and you guys can get an idea of the beam pattern. That spot there where the wood fence meets the iron fence is approximately 25, maybe 30 yards away from where we are right now. Those trees in the background are anywhere from, you know, 35 to 50 yards, just depending on which tree you're focused on. So you can see there, again, a wall of light. Your entire screen to screen, side to side view here is being illuminated when the beam is in the center. So you're probably getting roughly 150 to 160 degrees of actual output. So not a ton of hotspot there in the middle. Like we talked about, 2500 candela, 600 lumens, but still enough that you could definitely tell what's going on there with pretty good awareness. And obviously it's designed for smaller EDC type of lights. So for most applications, it would probably get it done. A little more candela though, I would probably prefer, but to each their own. Now we have the output from the Odin. This is on low. You can see a totally different beam pattern, a little bit more focused, as you would imagine from a light that's designed for a long gun, but still pretty good spill, as you guys can see there as we move it off camera. And then turning it on to high by pressing in all the way. That is going to be all of the candela, all of the lumens, etc. And you can see the candela is a big difference there between, again, the Odin on high and then the PL Mini. Just side to side, very, very different in terms of candela. Now we're standing about 10 yards on my property. Across the lake here from shore to shore is about 110 yards. And then about 10 yards on the neighbor's property, there is a little fishing shack. And basically what we're gonna do is hit it with the Odin on high and let you guys see what that looks like. There will also be some geese that are right on my property that you guys will see here in just a second. See those geese? Crazy. What are you guys doing? But yep, you guys can see there, it is super humid. You can probably see the water vapor in the air. Welcome to the south in the summer. But there you go. If we zoom in, that's about as close to what I can see here with my human eye as possible. It tends to look more accurate from what I've seen when we're zoomed in. And that water in the air is crazy, guys. That air is saturated. So that is what you see there. You can see the spill there, illuminating the rosemary bush here, but still driving all the candela out there. That's 130 yards away, so that's a good bit of distance. You can still see these geese down here as well. And as a contrast, here is the PL Mini. Again, 2500 candela just really doesn't get it done in terms of illumination. That's just nature right there, what we see here. And then that is the weapon light on. You can see the geese are starting to take off. Let's get a look at these geese here. Now that y'all have seen the output of these lights, that's pretty much all I have for you. Full disclosure, again, Olight did send these out. This is an affiliate link down below in the video description that does help support the channel if you guys want to do so. Additionally, if you guys have made it to this point in the video and you're upset and angry that you clicked on a video with a thumbnail telling you exactly what it was, with a title telling you exactly what it was, there will be rather a link for mental health resources down below in the video description that I definitely hope you guys check out and get better. And with that, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.